damage. We are going to see him just regen up. He does have that regrowth pendant, so that's going to help him out quite a bit.
Yep. Althor still, though, has just regen most of his health back. Does not, has not used a health potion just yet.
No.
Jothy coming by. Big Fat already playing defensively, getting around there. Jothy will try to Q. Will not try to Q. Keeping Caitlyn back, though.
That was
Could
a good
jump
job
back
by
in.
Big Fat. Yeah,
Honestly, he should go back in and just deny him some more. I think that's a mistake. Well, he's going to go top, I guess. But I don't think they have enough damage output here. I don't think they can really kill Brand Sona.
Brand went for EQ,
Yeah,
so he does
stun.
have the stun. He will be able to get him out there. And he's coming in fast. Element's actually perfect timing. He was going to go ward. He flashes right out of the fear. Nice job there. But the Elements doing a very nice job. Would have actually had that ward in time, but Jothy just made too fast of an approach on that top lane.
And Hotshot has 5 minions right now, so he's not doing too terribly, because Nasus only has 2, now 3. But meanwhile, the mid lane, Caston at 11.
Oh, Hotshot first blooded down
Sorry.
bottom. Not at all. He was actually chased past the turret, and we did see that he got ignited by that, chased by it. It was only hitting the minions. The ignite did not take off the call for help, and we're going to see Saint coming down bottom. That actually happened quite quickly. Sorry we missed that one.
So I retract what I said about, hey, man, so I think Hotshot's outlanding Cypher here because he's got more minions than, of course, getting first blooded. Don't want to feature Son of 400 gold. Seems like not the thing to do. So 2 in Q, 1 in Wither so far from Skyart. If you wanted to, you could always put a lot of points
push
in
mid
E.
here. They are going again. They're just taking everything from you. They don't want you to be talking.
No, Althor going to cleanse away from this. Will be a flash from Caitlyn. Now St. Vicious not in good shape anymore. Trying to get out. Will flash and powerball. So that's 2 flashes burned for CLG. Of course, the cleanse was used, and not the flash used for either of Cypher. So this is actually quite the advantage there.
So much aggression in each lane. Now Skyart was full health, now down to 50%. A very nice job. Element's actually using all the power chords that he can after those 3 spells to do damage to Skyart. And he's doing a very nice job of doing damage, as well as Brand, that passive just burning right through the regrowth pendant every time he can get it on.
And yeah, he's hitting him pretty hard. You know, go look at the passive from Soda. It's going to hit 14 plus 9 times level, so 27 plus 14. And that's going to be doubled, so that's a decent amount of damage there. And again on the hot shot, actually, they're jumping in, Lune. And here we get a knockback with a... Oh, wow, again picked up by Lune. Nice job there. That damage output is more than you would think, but they're getting him from like half health. And suddenly, they're doing quite amazingly. Now, we saw this a while before, where we saw the bottom lane kind of get pushed around, and it still worked out. It actually was CLG, too.
Yeah, they were able to bring
okay.
Althor down bottom for a quick 2 early kills, but it was not onto Hotshot. So really, this is exactly what I said they needed to do, is shut down Hotshot and shut down St. Vicious. If those tanks really don't act as tanks, they are just going to be blown through like any other champion.
Scott, you can see, try to use that Q, get that stack going. Only at 27 right now. We'll see how it goes.
Cho'Gath building the Frozen Heart. Looks like Big Fat LP has been forced to go through all 3 pots. And we have seen Althor back and grab the Doran's Ring. He's going to have some nice mana regen from that, as well as he also got himself a mana potion and 3. Nice ward going out. He sees Saint is actually backing. So for, a few seconds, the lanes are going to feel quite safe about what they're doing.
Yep, and the funny thing is here, it's a level 6 versus 4, and look, he just plays aggressively, and look, oh, he's just pushing around Hotshot. E comes down as well. No Rupture coming out. He's hitting him pretty hard. Wow, he's still onto that half health on Hotshot. Skyart will try to lifesteal back. Hotshot, of course, going to chug a couple of potions. He might be all right here, but already an excellent start here. Althor is surprisingly still at 22 minions. Not terrible, although 46 on Caitlyn is significantly higher. Brand at 38 as well, so... I mean, the minion kills are definitely the advantage of CLG, but of course those 2 kills, you can see that 900 gold advantage, quite good. And that's going to probably play out very, very well for the French team of Cypher.
Looks like St. Vicious kind of heading down in the jungle, is not really giving... Oh, there's a level up by Hotshot, and he gains quite a bit of health off of that one. Skyart didn't want to really attack too much more. Get the HP pots going as well, chugging those down, and yeah, you said they have to switch the lanes back up. It really wasn't working out for him, and Hotshot at these levels can probably stop a little bit of Skyart's attacks.
Yeah, he's probably going to be okay at this point. He'll be able to sustain in this lane. The Nasus does not harass so very hard that he can't just sort of regain with his passive, that Carnivore, to give him health and mana whenever he kills an enemy unit.
Looks like Nocturne is Jothy finishing up those golems in his jungle. Is going to start to, I believe, the red. He has not grabbed that yet. We're going to see possibly a gank middle after he does take this. Oh, he's going to go right by his red. Not worried. Actually, because they have the CV. Very nice job by Elements throwing that out there. figuring out where Jothi is. As I said before, that really leaves the lanes to farm cautiously and know that they have a little bit of time at least if they want to push for an attack or really get some aggression on and use their abilities for damage on the enemy instead of creep farming. Dragon is up, and we do have a ping on that.
Yeah, that was, I think, from Purple Team as well. So CLG, I think, wants to position for it. CLG has recalled, but, or Hotshot has recalled. He does have teleport up in like 4 seconds, 1 and 0. So Hotshot can show up whenever he wants. He is level 6, so he will have Feast for that fight in about 20 seconds when it comes off a cooldown. And that might be just enough to make them get a Dragon attempt. You see Brand kind of cheating over to that side, drops a ward down. Yeah, I think they might start to get ready for this in the near future. Alpha getting shoved around a little bit. Big Fat just super farming in this lane, has the highest minions in the game, although Tristana is right behind that, so both of these players last hitting exceptionally well.
Pushing the turret a little bit down bottom, they do see Zephyr on to Chowster. Chowster kind of answered back with a Pillar of Flame. Pyre was able to get out of that one alive. He's kind of going back and forth between that bush. He has really good vision towards the dragon. And it's also going to make the other team think, you know, we're doing this. However, they also have vision. So that mind game not working out as well as they would hope. Wolf Camp come up. Wraith Camp is up. We can see Jothi still in his jungle. Still hasn't gotten that red as well. It looks like he may be going for it soon. He won't level off either of the camps if he goes to get him. And no, he's going to go behind red and possibly start to push bottom.
Yeah, we'll see what the Nocturne is up to. He certainly is level 6. Going to follow him for a little bit. See what he ends up doing for this. He wants to see Caitlyn, but Caitlyn is far away. Nasus Cho still just kind of butting heads, farming minions right now. Cho getting back into this game, does have a Philo Stone, 48 minions on him. Actually not very far behind this Nasus. And there we go, Cypher are going for the attempt onto the Dragon. They have a pink ward down. Looks like CLG are moving. There is the Clairvoyance down as well. Jothi taking a lot of damage here.
Teleport from Hotshot on the bottom ward. They did not see him coming in there. Could he get the Rupture off? Oh, he just ate Nocturnes. Jothi got eaten straight up. Saint goes down. The Brand ulti coming out doing a very nice job there. Nasus able to take down Saint Vicious. As they continue to follow, we do see Janna go down. That's going to be Pyre falling quite hard. Hotshot GG finally falls as it is a 2v2 situation. It's about 100% HP versus not, and they are not going to want that situation. Oh, whoa, Elthor still caught. Rifts right by. Can Big Fat Calibernet into this and get the attack? They have the Nocturne ulti coming off. Very nice job. He is actually all the way in base, and that was just used as utility to help his team get away.
All right, excellent job. You saw that Lune did actually stay there and just keep on the Dragon the entire time. Took that down, and they traded 2 kills for 2, but CLG are positioned to take a turret in response, and this is going to be nice. You know, that fight went 2-2. And they lost the Dragon, but they're positioned to do a lot of damage here on the turret, so they almost equalized that entire fight despite being late to the Dragon.
I was wondering, I'm like, is he going to eat Nocturne or is he going to eat the Dragon? And then just Nocturne fell to the ground.
Yeah, I think that was the right choice, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Nocturne would have that smite, and then you saw Rammus running around, but I think maybe his smite was down or he simply died too quickly, but like that Dragon was super low, and Rammus was right there. That would have been so good for CLG if they managed to steal that away. They were not quite able to, unfortunately for them. But they're back to the farm game, and now Skyon, of course, wearing a double buff, is going to make Hotshot a little bit scared, and this is going to be some pressure. They see him take quite a bit of damage here.
He's getting quite swole by that Wither. Almost trying to try. He's like, should I turn around and attack? Wow. All the way down below half health right there, and he only moved about 5 steps. Very nice job by Skyout to stick with that, knowing he can take a few shots from the turret. Going to get a little bit of HP back as he just goes and slams things with his Q.
Yep. Max gun reduction right now should go for the turret pressure. I'm surprised he's not doing anything about it. I guess he has no ward coverage and should be afraid of Rammus for good reason. And he's going to just start last hitting these minions down. And look at that.
St. Vicious coming up. They do have the Clairvoyance on him, so he's going to have to dodge these minions. Oh, he rolled right into one early. Unfortunate there. They could have gotten somewhat of a fight on Skyar. Probably would have just used Fury of the Sands. He would have been able to get that quite easily, especially blue and red buff. Turn around, slow your opponent, just kite him out of that.
Yep, Scar just going to take the minion and say, hey, Hotshot, you want a recall? I got Spirit Fire. How do you feel about Spirit Fire? Oh, you don't like it. I see. And so, yeah, he's doing pretty well here, getting some minions out. Actually, whips that last hit. Missing out on one of those Q stacks. Such a noob.
Gotta have it. Looks like we're going to see Jothi creep up here. We have seen this a lot. This is a good way for the jungler to come in. You think you're safe in lane, and that jungler comes right out of your bush. You know, St. Vicious hasn't been thinking, or Cho'Gath Hotshot GG, that is, toward this top bush. So it's a great game to play against their opponent. And we'll see if they can get anything to come out on this. He does get that 1 Q. He has the tremors and the taunt. So St. May's be feeling pretty good about this. And that's exactly what Skyheart wants. But here comes Hotshot. And what they thought was a 2v1 becomes a 2v2. Stops that one. And it looks like, oh no, they're going to get the fear here. Will it walk him into the turret? Yeah, pretty much does. He's only going to take a little bit of damage. Very nice rupture to stop that. But he could still be dove here.
Yeah, they could re-up on this one. Hotshot, yeah, and they're going to go into the ultimate. St. Mitch is nearby. They're doing a lot of damage here. They will try to pick this one up, but Hotshot getting that feast off in time will trade back with Joffe, though. Actually, no, sorry, not Hotshot. St. Mitch did get the kill, but it seems the buff wore out because now St. Mitch is not wearing double buff. Nasus' buffs ran out just in time to not give those away. It's pretty convenient for Cypher, of course, but they basically just traded kills in the top solo, and I'm not sure who came out ahead there. I guess they did burn away some of Hotshot's feast stacks, but at the same time, they've now lost time on that Nasus farming his Q. So there's no guarantee on who came out ahead there. Althor's still trying to farm out, but Zilla's not really built any bonus health. He's going to keep trying to harass against Big Fat, but of course, with that Vamp Scepter, not going to take a lot of damage.
It's so great that he just went for the early Vamp. Althor can't do anything but use his mana up, and really, Big Fat has abilities that use mana, but his damage is going to come from standing there. So he can make Althor use those Qs all day. Like you said, Althor has to last hit with it. He has to semi-damage with it. This is going to help out a lot. He will be donated blue buff here, and I think Big Fat could be in trouble in mid if he can get riffed on enough times.
That's true. I mean, being able to spam Q as a Cassidy will definitely allow you to start pressing your advantage against the enemy lane. And yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of counterattack available because they're silenced. They can't exactly throw spells at you in return. They've got to sort of understand it's coming in and sort of preempt that. I'm actually going to send Althor top against Hotshot. That's going to be interesting because actually he could probably do a lot to mess with him. He actually might be able to zone Hotshot decently because Hotshot's kind of all armor. You're going to see the lane switch come out. Yep, between Hotshot and Big Fat. They're like, no. Let me go ahead and not do that real quick.
Very nice job there, Hotshot, for to leave that lane because they're actually meeting in the middle as they would just, at a minute and 30 seconds. Very nice job there, Hotshot, nor Big Fat, I should say Chowster. No, yeah, it is Big Fat. Lose XP in that situation.
Yep, they had the lanes pushed properly. It was a good job by them. You see that Caitlin's actually out CSing Tristana right now, 119 to 125.
Althor already backing. Are they going to go back to mid?
He's been flanking towards top.
Yep.
All right, fair enough. I'm surprised. Cypher has actually better mobility there because I think Nasus... No, I mean, Hotshot does overheated boots. I guess it's a little bit faster there, but, Blue Buff Cassidy gets around the map pretty quickly. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. They do want to not waste too much time and just kind of let that Nasus farm up that Q.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever lane's probably going to be okay.
Joffe looking to push a little bit into the jungle, but looks like he doesn't. I don't know. His Wriggles is not up. Maybe that's what he was looking for, to place a ward. He still has about 25 seconds left on his Wriggle before he can do that again. Good pushing down bottom lane. They got the turret below half health. They will be moving up towards Dragon. Maybe they do see a little bit of vision. A Hurricane popping up Chowster as he tries to do a little bit of poke damage to Jana.
Yeah, let's see. Althor, level 11. Could definitely pressure this Caitlyn. I really think he could kind of just jump and burst and then stay in that fight. Caitlyn not having a lot of damage yet. Does have the BF sword, which is actually going to help against that fight, but I still think Althor could do a lot to mess with him. And Cypher going for their second Dragon now. Caitlyn too far to help. Will push the turret. Almost guaranteed to be a turret kill after the next wave shows up. And they are 4 strong here. It's looking very likely for Cypher to take this one down. They will do so. Cassidy keeps mid from getting pushed, but here comes Rammus. But there's a teleport from Skyheart. Gets taunted in. Could take a ton of damage here. Not in great shape. Walks into a trap as well. He guesses that taunt leaves him in one place. But he's going to live for now. A lot of armor, of course, from the Glacial Shroud means Kate doesn't hit him too terribly hard. But he's losing a lot of turret health. Wither comes off. He's afraid to go in there. So he's just kind of just staying back of the turret. But he'll lose his turret if he doesn't pressure Big Fat. So this is a little bit scary for him.
Yeah, they're going to have to be very careful. Nice job down bottom. They were able to take out Tristana. She goes jumping away. I believe it looks like a Blaze had killed her. She's quite out of range for both Sona. Alt and Ignite is quite painful, especially with that Ablaze doing a % damage on your health. It looks like they will have a 2v3 situation up top. They should be able to take this turret quite easily. St. Vicious should just walk in there and turn Tremors on, and it's going to be it. They do block the vision off there. Cassidy about to rift over the wall. Will he be able to do enough damage? They're leaving the turret up for way too long. And what Tremors could have done to that turret in a few seconds, they are taking quite a bit of damage, but they're returning. Very nice job. Hotshot GG acting as bait. Staying in that one. Nasus tries to dodge that shot, but he stands or tries to dodge getting out of it, but gets hit by it. They were trying to give that one to Nocturne.
Maybe he thought he was going to go down just to auto attacks and said, well, at least Nocturne can survive this one.
Right.
But an amazing job by CLG to actually come out of that one with 2 kills. No, Nocturne about to get caught.